Hello, good people. This is Sherry, and I'm going to make a pair of leather hoop earrings today. You've seen me use my shape templates to make a pair of teardrop hoops. I'm going to make a different teardrop hoop today. I'm going to be using some leather, some backing, and some double-sided tape to do this. I'm going to be using one of my shape templates. I have a 10-piece shape template set, and one of the largest templates is a 6-inch template that I use to make hoop earrings with. So I'm going to trace my shape on each of my 3 pieces of material. This piece here is a piece of genuine leather that I got from Tandy Leather. I also have a 10-piece leather pack that is available. I will put the link to that in the description. And this piece is a piece of faux leather. I considered using a piece of fabric, but decided to try this leather. I think next time I will use fabric. If this is your first time here, I'm Sherry, and I'm the owner and designer of Sherika Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we help you create jewelry for those who are deliberately different. We provide supplies for jewelry makers for the different jewelry design ideas that I present in our YouTube videos. We have over 1,000 videos, and I invite you to subscribe. To cut this leather, I recommend a good heavy-duty pair of scissors, especially a pair of scissors that was intended to cut leather. I've had this idea in mind for a while. I have used this template to make a fabric teardrop hoop, but I wanted to see if I could have a teardrop hoop that had a little more body and form to it. This was the original one that I did with this 6-inch template, but you're going to see that this one is going to turn out a little bit differently from the original one. This is the piece of faux leather that I'm using. It's much easier to cut than the genuine leather, but I just really prefer the genuine leather for my main piece. And I'm using the faux leather as my backing for my leather. Now I'm cutting my double-sided adhesive. That's what I'm going to use to put my pieces together, to attach my pieces. I got this on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the description. Now, my idea is to use this wire to be able to give my leather some form and shape and stability. So I'm cutting 2 pieces of my 20-gauge wire, 2 10-inch pieces. And I'm going to lay the wire on my leather and then put my adhesive over it and then put my backing on. I need my wire to be as straight as possible, so I'm using my rubber pliers to straighten my wire. I'm centering my wire on my leather so that it runs straight down the middle of it. I laid my wire down so that I have 2 inches of wire extending from each end. I'm removing the backing from my adhesive and applying it to my leather. I'm continuously having to trim my pieces so that my inside pieces don't show. Cutting off those extra pieces was a challenge, so I tried with scissors, so I decided to go ahead and get something else to cut with. Now I'm removing the protective sheet from my adhesive, and I'm going to apply my faux leather backing. But I need to trim again first. So I have this attached, and now I'm going to shape my hoop. I'm just using uh, this paint bottle to shape it. Now this one looks good, so I'm going to set it aside and do my other earring. Now I'm checking to make sure that they both look like they match and they are even. So now I'm going to make my ear hooks. I'm using my 3-step pliers to make my shape, but you could use a dowel or something, anything round that's the right size for the part that goes through your ear. Now I take my round nose pliers and I make the hook part, because you know there's a hook part and there's a loop part. So I'm going to turn this up to make my hook part. I may have to adjust that once I get my loop made, but I'll show you how to make the loop. Okay, on the other side, I take my flat nose pliers and I make a right angle. Then I get my round nose pliers and I'm going to make a loop. And now I'm going to wrap the wire around the top of the leather to close off the loop. I'm using my flush cutters to cut my wire, and then I squeeze it to flatten it. Now I need to test to see if my hook is going to fit, and we're going to once we see that the hook is going to fit, then we go ahead and cut it. We sand the wire to take the sharp edge off. What do you think of this color? Would you wear this color orange or something else? Let me know in the comments. Yay, we did it. We did it. It worked out. This is another idea I got out of my head and into my hands. And look at my model. Man, she is really wearing these earrings. I love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, good people, I have an e-course that is dropping, and I have a wait list. So get on my wait list, and you'll be the first to know when my course is dropped. We have, the name of the course is Hobby to Hustle. We are learning how to make money with our creations. The link to the wait list will be in the description, so check it out. All right, good people, you know the drill. If you like this video, please like, share, leave me a comment. This is Sherry, and as always, be blessed.